Hey everybody, and welcome to Ask GameSpot, the show where you send us questions, we send you answers. I'm Sean McInnes.
And I'm Tom McShay.
Tom, what would you like to know about Splinter Cell Blacklist?
Is this a...
Yes!
Okay, so our first question is from Ati Islam from Facebook. Does the game have a greater emphasis on stealth like the earlier games in the series?
Well, Ati, to answer your question, stealth is definitely part of the equation, but it's not the only style you can adopt in the game. You can definitely sneak through the entire game and just remain in the shadows, be as sneaky and quiet as you want, and that's what they call the ghost play style, and you actually get like XP points and currency, and you're rewarded for playing like that. However, you're also rewarded if you choose to be a little bit more action-oriented. That's the assault play style, they're calling it. And for the guys in the middle who like to be quiet but lethal, that's called the Panther style, and you are also rewarded for that as well. So the whole thing is sort of like this Venn diagram of play styles, and they want to make sure that everybody gets their rewards. But to answer your question, yes, stealth is definitely part of the equation.
Jeremy Morton from Twitter asks, is it an option to go through the entire game without a single kill?
Well, Jeremy, I don't know if this has changed since the last time I played the game, but in my personal experience, you can go through an entire level without killing a single person. But at certain points, you kind of get funneled into these story-critical moments where you kind of have to kill a bunch of guys that are coming at you, which honestly kind of sucks if you're somebody who likes to go through the entire game non-lethally. I don't know if that's changed since the last time I played the game, but all I can tell you is first-hand experience. Next one comes to us from Matthew Jones on Facebook, who asks, why you no have Ironside?
So that eloquent question was in reference to Michael Ironside, who was the voice of Sam Fisher throughout the series, but he's now given the axe. So this is the first game in the franchise where they're using full performance capture, which means not only are they capturing the actor's voice, but his body as well.
Yeah.
And Michael Ironside is like, I don't know, like 130 years old?
I think maybe 140 at this point.
So even though he has that like gravelly voice, he has no hips, and he can't do any of the action that Sam Fisher does. So they got a younger dude.
Going somewhere without me.
Yeah, little known fact, Michael Ironside fought in the American Revolutionary War.
Did he?
Yeah.
And I believe that iron didn't exist before he created it from the molten lava that he was birthed into.
Yeah, and that actually sparked the Big Bang, which created the universe as we know it.
Yeah, these are all facts.
Yeah, sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
G4K Gaming for Kenya asks, will there be sticky cameras and whistling?
Well, G4K Gaming for Kenya, to answer your question, yes, there are sticky cameras which you can throw at a wall, make a whistling sound, attract guards, and then take them out with sleeping gas. Sam Fisher himself, I don't think he whistles, but there's basically a button that makes him go, hey, come over here, hey, hey. At which point you can, snap a guard's neck or whatever you want. You can also fire these darts that are noise-making devices, so you can basically fire noise into a distant corner, attract guards over there, and then sneak around them. All right, now Hanendito Prasoho on Twitter asks, is the single-player mode going to be short like the previous one?
That is a loaded question. I mean, this is just relative. What's short for you might be long enough for someone else. But I mean, we do know that it's supposed to be longer than the previous game. Ubisoft has said so publicly, but they do say a lot of things.
They do say a lot of things. Most of it's in French, too, and I'll be damned if I can understand that.
Jamie Richards from Facebook asks, will this game be coming to next-generation consoles, or do we have to wait for the next Splinter Cell for that?
Sure, I mean, it's coming to next-gen, as long as you consider the Wii U next-gen.
Whoa, we have another question here.
What is this?
It's from XX Naruto Fan X from this piece of paper. Hey guys, I saw you making fun of the Wii U earlier. Not cool. The Wii U is the future of video games. Don't let this happen again. I'm watching you.
Is he here?
Where?
Well, before we get killed by a spy lurking in the shadows, I just want to say, Tom, thanks for your time, buddy.
Just end this. Just end this.
Okay, will do. Well, if you guys want to keep track of future episodes, make sure to follow GameSpot on Twitter and Facebook. But until then, see you next week.